mình nói có cái gì vậy?
Onu già era un dicioso.
Good morning, sir. Sir, I have one doubt.
Morning to all of you. Just tell me.
Yes, sir. May I share my screen?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Uh, sir, is my screen visible? Sir, is my screen visible?
Yeah. It's visible.
Yes, sir. Sir, in this particular question where we are subnetting, sir, I have one doubt that how are we in this uh, third quadrant? I mean, this quadrant. How are we making one over here and then we repeat? I'm a bit confused about how we're doing the calculation over here. I have understood how we are implementing magic number over here, but I'm a bit confused how we're doing it over here. I mean, we are doing it like
No, where is the question? This is the
so.
answer
This
you're
is yes, sir. So this is
where is
from the course. They were explaining this thing only.
an attack portal.
Yes, sir.
You said that first open that Netaka where you got that first open that the LMS from the starting
Uh,
of that and share the full screen. Can't
okay,
see your
sir.
full screen.
So wait a minute. Some reason. So I will sharing in just a minute.
So writing next heading ELSM. Okay, before going to start the next heading, I wanted to tell you one thing. Like as we have discussed on Saturday with the NetAcad team, I had one meeting with them, and am I audible, right?
Yes, sir. Audible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So they have told me like all those student, I mean, enroll for this program. So we will be conducting their online test interview and everything by probably by end of June and first week of July. But so make sure that they all have completed the all at least exam part by the 30th of May of all the courses. So just see like by the 30th of May, what I'll do, I'll enable your exam, all the exam of CCNA 1, 2, 3, and like Python, and you have already self-paced courses on the Python and cybersecurity. So I hope that exam you are doing it parallelly. So CCNA, all the courses, checkpoint exam and the final exam, I'll activate it. You have to give the test, but your classes will be and the revision and everything will be keep going. Okay. Like in June also you have your access will be there, your LMS, you can revise the thing. But at least exam part, why I'm telling you, because they have told me by, when they will complete the things like exam and all. So by 30th, once they will receive the certificate, so on the on the certificate, it should be mentioned like 30th May, like that certificate has been issued. After that, like for the learning, for the revising the modules, you can keep them active, all the courses, so that they can revise the things and they can practice as many times. They can also give later on also exam, but officially what they have to do as per the concern of the certificate, because that certificate is equally important, you have to upload during your online test and interview. That is the only entry point of your ideathon. Like the first thing is that you have to, all of you need to upload and update your detail to the NetAcat, right? So that will be like when I'll share your list, so they will check from backend, like whether you have completed on as per the deadline and as per the mentioned date or not. So they will verify from their end, and accordingly they will let you for the online test. Those who will not complete on that particular date, so they will first round they will be disqualified. Like they will not eligible for the first round. Again, then the first round, if you are not eligible, it means that the rest of all the process you are totally out of. So what I'll do by evening, I'll activate all the exams of all the CCNA 1, 2, 3. CCNA 1 already I have activated, and CCNA 2 and 3 also I'll be activating. And as per the concern of CCNA 1, if anybody is missing on like MCA, especially for the MCA student, if they are not able to complete by 15, so I'll keep activating the things till 30th. I mean, till 29, I will keep, so that 29th of May you will complete, and 30th of May I'll release your cert. I mean, instructor has to, first verify the things that you have given exam and all, and accordingly, instructor has to approve that your completions, and accordingly, NetAcat team will release your certificate. So that part,
Sir,
yeah, tell me.
सर गुड मॉर्निंग सर.
Good morning.
सर एक क्वेरी था, लाइक कि सर आपने बोला कि लाइक 30th मई तक ये जो इंटरनल एग्जाम्स होंगे लाइक चेक पॉइंट्स एंड ऑल, ये हम कंप्लीट कर लेंगे. एंड सर जो लाइक फाइनल एग्जामिनेशन है, लाइक अर्लियर जो आप बता रहे थे कि 30th जून को होगा, तो सर लाइक वो डेट फिक्स है कि 30th जून को ही फाइनल एग्जाम होगा, या फिर कुछ
नहीं
उसमें
नहीं
वेरिएबल्स?
नहीं, वेरी वेरी हो सकता है वो 30th जून को, या उससे 1-2 दिन पहले भी हो सकता है, या मे बी जुलाई के फर्स्ट वीक में भी हो सकता है. बट जनरली मैक्सिमम जितने भी प्रोसेस हुए हैं आइडियाथन के, वो लोग भी बोल रहे थे कि मोस्ट प्रोबेबली जून के एंड तक हो जाएगा. मतलब जून में तुम्हारा अगर लास्ट वीक को कंसिडर करते हो, 1 मिनट रुको, मैं तुमको अभी बता रहा हूँ. जून में अगर लास्ट वीक को कंसिडर करोगे तो पकड़ लो तुम लोग का 23rd और 30th के बीच में प्रोबेबली तुम लोग का ऑनलाइन टेस्ट हो जाएगा, 23rd to 30th जून के बीच में. उसके बाद जो जुलाई का जो फर्स्ट वीक होगा, उसमें तुम्हारा अलग अलग डेट में सबका अलग अलग स्लॉट होता है इंटरव्यू का. तो किसी का होगा 100 लोग का होगा मे बी किसी पर्टिकुलर डेट में 1st और 2nd जुलाई को, किसी का हो सकता है कि वो 3rd 4th जुलाई को हो सकता है किसी किसी लोगों का. तो ऐसे करके वो अलग अलग स्लॉट होता है इंटरव्यू पे. इंटरव्यू सेम डेट में नहीं होता है, वो अलग अलग भी हो सकता है. किसी किसी का सेम डेट होगा, मान लो 100 लोग का सेम डेट है, किसी बाकी 100 बच्चों का कोई और डेट, अनदर 100 स्टूडेंट का अनदर डेट हो सकता है. बट ऑनलाइन टेस्ट जो होता है वो सेम डेट को होता है सबका. तो अगर मैं कंसिडर करूँ तुम्हारा जून का, तो ऑनलाइन टेस्ट का तुम्हारा मोस्ट प्रोबेबली 23rd से 30th के बीच में तुम्हारा ऑनलाइन टेस्ट होगा. मोस्ट प्रोबेबली 90% चांसेस है. अगर किसी वजह से कुछ टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम या कुछ अलग, मतलब कोई भी सिचुएशन हो सकता है, वार का सीन है तो कुछ भी हो सकता है. बट एनी हाउ, अगर लेटेस्ट कितना भी वो लोग आगे बढ़ाते हैं, तो वो मोस्ट प्रोबेबली जुलाई का फर्स्ट वीक, उससे ज्यादा डिले कभी आज तक हुआ नहीं. तो कंसिडर तुम कर सकते हो. तुम लोग रेडी रहो कि लास्ट वीक ऑफ जून में, मैक्सिमम टाइम हुआ है तुम लोग का प्रोसेस. तो 23rd से 30th के बीच में you have to ready for the online test. In between Final date I'll be sharing you in the first week of June. I'll share you the final date of online test, interview, and everything. Okay. And also you will be having one pre-placement talk. So on there also you'll get to know the things. Final date. So probably by the first week of June, they are planning to have a one PPT. On there, you all have to join, and you will also get instructed by the Cisco team as well as Netacad team. What are their eligibility criteria and all? Already you know that, everybody knows that. Only the formality they will do that, and they will come to that particular interaction program, and they will tell you all the entire process. Obviously, they will declare that which date they are going to have. Till now, they are not declaring because that meeting has some importance ना. अभी से बता देंगे तो फिर तुम कोई भी ज्वाइन नहीं करेगा उठी. तुमको पता चल जाएगा पहले से, तो वो इवन इंस्ट्रक्टर को भी नहीं शेयर करते. वो उसी समय शेयर करेंगे जब जिस समय वो प्री प्लेसमेंट टॉक होगा, सो दैट एवरीबडी, इवन इंस्ट्रक्टर हैज टू आल्सो ज्वाइन, स्टूडेंट हैज टू आल्सो ज्वाइन, एवरीबडी शुड बी देयर एंड अंडरस्टैंड द एंटायर प्रोसेस. ओके. अच्छा, दूसरा केस ये है कि मैं जितने, लिसन ऑल ऑफ यू फर्स्ट एंड देन यू कैन आस्क मी क्वेश्चंस. ओके. सो अनदर थिंग इज दैट एज जस्ट नाउ आई हैव टोल्ड, बाय 30th मैं सारे एग्जाम को एक्टिवेट करके रखूंगा. जिन लोग का छूटा है, पेंडिंग है, किसी भी कारणवश, जैसे पंजाब के जो बच्चे हैं, जो लोग गुजरात साइड के हैं, बहुत सारे बच्चों का मैं देखा हूँ मैसेज, बहुत सारा पर्सनल मैसेज भी आए हैं. तो इशू हो रहा है वो लोग का इंटरनेट वगैरह का, थोड़ा अभी जो जैसा सिचुएशन है उसके हिसाब से वो लोग का थोड़ा डिस्टर्बेंस चल रहा है. तो सारे बच्चों को 30th तक जो है, तुम जब भी तुम लोग के पास एक्सेस हो रहा है, तुम अपना स्टडी करते चलो, और साथ साथ जो है एग्जाम वगैरह जो है, जब जब फ्री टाइम मिल रहा है एग्जाम अपना सब दे के रखो, क्योंकि वो हमारा एक डॉक्यूमेंटेशन टाइप का है. क्योंकि अगर 30th को सर्टिफिकेट रिलीज हो रहा है तो मेक श्योर दैट यू ऑल हैव कंप्लीटेड all the exams, all the even checkpoint exam, your final exam, PTSA, some of the exams are optional. तो वो अगर तुम बाद में भी देना चाहते हो तो चलेगा, लेकिन फाइनल एग्जाम जो है ना, ये वाला एग्जाम मैं तुम लोग को बता दे रहा हूँ एक चीज. लेट मी शेयर माय स्क्रीन सो दैट पीपल अंडरस्टैंड इन अ बेटर वे. जो वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एग्जाम है उसको स्किप मत करना. वो स्किप कर दोगे तो फिर सर्टिफिकेट तुम लोग का रिलीज ही नहीं करने देगा वो लोग, अप्रूव ही नहीं कर पाऊंगा मैं. जस्ट सी. Take an example of the introduction to network. You can also write it down so that again you'll know in the group keep asking the same thing. So better you can write it down somewhere. Just see this exam, checkpoint exam, all checkpoint exam. So that you have to give all check, wherever it is written checkpoint, just you have to give this test. Okay, done. This one done. Okay, coming to this part, like PTS exam. Okay, so there is a IT and PTSA skill exam. There is a equipment exam. Equipment exam is just an optional one. If you want to skip, that is not a problem. Final skill exam that you have to give. Then introduction to network practice final exam. Practice exam is also an optional. Practice is all up to you. I mean, तो प्रैक्टिस करना है नहीं करना है तुम्हारा डिसीजन, ये भी ऑप्शनली होता है. और आईटी एंड प्रैक्टिस, जो प्रैक्टिस लिखा है ना, दैट इज ऑल अप टू यू. इफ यू वांट टू गिव और यू डोंट वांट टू गिव, दैट इज योर चॉइस. इफ यू विल गिव यू विल गेट द बेटर स्कोर. ओके, बट आई रिकमेंड यू टू गिव, यू विल गेट द टाइम. उसके बाद जो है फाइनल जहां जहां लिखा है उसको मैंडेटरी है तुम्हारा. फाइनल में प्रैक्टिस कुछ लिखा है तो वो भी फाइनल में प्रैक्टिस नहीं लिखा रहता है जनरली, नहीं भी है, देखो यहाँ पे दिया नहीं है कुछ ऐसा। प्रैक्टिस पीटी स्किल असेसमेंट, ये प्रैक्टिस सारे ऑप्शनल्स हैं। और तुम्हारा फाइनल स्किल एग्जाम इक्विपमेंट ये भी तुम्हारा ऑप्शनल है, लेकिन ये वाला एग्जाम तुम्हारा मैंडेटरी है, फाइनल स्किल एग्जाम। इक्विपमेंट एग्जाम जो है ये देना तुम्हारे लिए बहुत अच्छा होगा। आई रिकमेंड यू शुड गिव दिस एग्जाम आल्सो, so that you'll get better score in ITN, this final skill exam. And the very, very important exam is this. CCN Introduction to Network course final exam. Course final exam is very, 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 I mean, more than 100% important. Remember this. अगर ये एग्जाम मिस कर दिए तो फिर बहुत दिक्कत हो जाएगा। तब मतलब सारे एग्जाम तो इम्पोर्टेंट है, लेकिन ये बहुत ही ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट एग्जाम है, ये वाला, ये और ये। तुम्हारा एंड ऑफ फीडबैक नहीं दोगे तो ये वाला तुम्हारा फिर एक्टिवेट नहीं होगा। एंड ऑफ कोर्स सर्वे जो है, सर्वे जब तुम दोगे उसके बाद ही ये वाला ऑटोमेटिक एक्टिवेट दिखाएगा। विदाउट दिस वन विल नॉट बी एक्टिवेटेड। वैसे ही जो है तुम्हारा CCNA 2 में भी ऐसे ही है, सेम प्रोसेस है हमारा। Switching routing, the same thing is there. All checkpoint exam. And then there will be here the CCNA switching routing course final exam. This one, the last before end of course survey, that exam. And the same thing is there. SRW final skill exam, that one is mandatory. Equipment exam, that is also mandatory. But there is some practice test. So many practice tests are there in this CCNA 2. So it's all up to you. You can give some of the practice test or you can skip also. That's all your choice. And then there is a practical exams here. Okay. So that just plan it accordingly. I'll activate it by today's evening. Okay. And you all have to give the test by 29th, so that by 30th in all of your certificate the date should be mentioned, the 30th of May. Remember this. If you'll skip, I'm just before of that, that's why I'm just informing you. If anybody has missed the today's class, so that is that is also, as I have said, like class and attendance is very, very important. But still I'm seeing that some of the students are missing the session. So for them, I will report to the NetAcad team what action they have to take, that you're all that. And I have also shared your details in your WhatsApp group. I hope you have seen. And accordingly, in some other week also, I'll share the details. But details is not, I mean, if you're attending the regular session, it means that that is not a problem, right? The attendance checking is just for the student, those who are not regular. Okay. So make sure that you are regular. And anybody is not completing by 15th of May, the CCNA 1. So the CCNA 1 will be also active by 29th of May. All the exams will be activated till 29th of May. So that is your choice of the CCNA 1, 2, and 3. All need to be completed along with the Python and introductions of cybersecurity, guys. So you have another course that is a self course. तो उसमें मेरे को एक्टिवेट करना नहीं पड़ रहा है, तुम लोग को खुद वो एग्जाम सारे एक्टिवेटेड हैं। तो ये भी तुम्हारा जो है क्राइटेरिया है। लेट मी go to the Python courses. Just see. So here, just see Python Essential 1, Python Essentials 2, right? So these courses, that is also what is a self-paced. So along with the introduction cybersecurity, right? So there also there is some exams are there. Module exam. Can you see all the module exams that you have to complete? Module exam 1, P, module 1, module 2 exam, right? Along with that, there is a final exam, course final, right? That also you have to get for the Python Essential 2 and Python Essential 1 and Introduction to Cybersecurity. So all 6 courses need to be completed by 29th of May. Afterwards, all the courses will be keep activated. You don't have to worry. Again, afterwards also, if you want to give the test for your practice, for your any kind of things, I mean, so I'll activate it later on. once you'll first complete our, mentioned date and you'll achieve the certificate, then all the modules I'll activate it, all the exams further for your online exam, like when in future, like whenever you are going for the Cisco exam or any other campus exams, at that time also for the longer period of time, I'll activate those. So that it will not only help for the Cisco, it will also help for the other placement activities. Like in other companies also, it will go through this, really it will be helpful. So it will be activated for the longer period of time. Okay, now you can ask me the questions if you have doubt, anything.
Sir, I asked you the doubt a while back. Can I share my screen?
Yeah, now you can share.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
So I have been enrolled in the first course, Introduction to Networks, but on my NetAgat dashboard, it is not showing that I'm enrolled to the other courses. And I checked a while back, I did not receive the course invitation links to the other courses. I just received one invitation link, which was Introduction to Networks. So
Just
I
wait. Just a minute. अभी तुम अपना रोल नंबर बोलो, अभी तुमको ऐड कर दे रहा, बोलो.
yes, sir.
ईमेल आईडी बोलो.
2229051
2229051
@kit.ac.in.
नाम बताओ तुम्हारा. रश्मित
यस सर, रश्मित
खालरा.
खालरा. सर बहुत दिन से कांटेक्ट करने का कोशिश कर रहे बट नहीं हो पा रहा है.
नहीं,
मेल
तुम
भी किया
कंटेक्ट कुछ नहीं है तुम्हारा. तुम क्लास रेगुलर आई थिंक नहीं है. तुम कभी क्लास में तो बोली नहीं है ऐसा. यू हैवंट इन्फॉर्म मी. कहाँ
सर.
कंटेक्ट कर रहे हो? हवा
सर
में,
आपको
मतलब
कॉल
एयर में
किया
कंटेक्ट कर रहे हो क्या? तुम क्लास में कभी तो इन्फॉर्म नहीं किए. I have never, seen that like you are asking this type of issue, like one already CCNA, one Python, and I mean introduction to network. Almost all those things are going to be completed, and now you are asking the course access. It means that you are not regular.
सर.
Can't do like this kind of things. Some people are still, they are not getting course access, but they have not been informed. They are informing in somewhere like मैसेज. अब कभी भी तुम मैसेज कर दो क्या मैं ये नेटागेट पोर्टल लेके मैं घूम रहा हूँ, जहाँ जा रहा हूँ, मतलब पॉकेट में रख रहा हूँ कि हाँ चलो एक्टिवेट कर दिया. ये फोन है क्या कि चलो कॉल लगा दिया हो गया? अरे यू हैव टू इन्फॉर्म द क्लास. आई हैव जस्ट वेट. आई टोल्ड यू दैट व्हाटएवर इशू यू हैव जस्ट टेल मी इन द क्लास. आई विल रिजॉल्व इट एवरीथिंग. You guys are not coming regular the classes. ठीक है, लास्ट में जब रिजेक्ट हो गए तो फिर तुमको रियलाइज होगा जो क्लास आ रहे थे जो नहीं आ रहे थे, कितना उसमें डिफरेंसेस कितना है. इंटरव्यू में ही पता चल जाएगा. You check your mail. I think you have got the rest of the access.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, just a minute. Just confirm me, like what are the courses. Rashmit, you just inform me what are the courses you have received. Anyone is left? All 6 courses did you receive or not? Just let me know.
I have only received CCNA course, no other Introduction to Networks
Refresh
course,
it.
no other course.
Refresh it.
So
Python
only
1. Python
only
1
the
to
intro- Sir, I've only received the
System.
Introduction to Networks course link, no other link.
Introduction just now you have received, right?
No, sir, I have sir, I'm already enrolled in the Introduction to Networks course. I do
Okay.
not have the link to any other course.
No, check it now, right now. Just check
Yes,
your email. Refresh your email, check in spam. I think you have got the invitation. Otherwise, you can just directly go to NetAcad portal. It will shows you now your all the enroll courses. Directly log into the portal. Because
Yes.
from my end, I have already sent that. It's showing that already invitation has been set.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
now tell me who is sharing the screen.
Sir, mine
sir, I
also
am-
same issue, sir.
फिर इतने दिनों बाद बता रहे कौन
सर
सा
मैं
कोर्स
पहले से
कोई
पूरा
कोर्स
मतलब
पहले कोर्स कौन कौन सा लिंक किया है तुमको अभी तक?
सर ये CCNA का ही है और पाइथन का और साइबर सिक्योरिटी का नहीं है मेरे पास।
CCNA के मतलब तीनों है, स्विचिंग राउटिंग इंट्रोडक्शन टू नेटवर्क एंटरप्राइज नेटवर्क है,
CCNA 1, CCNA 2 it's showing sir.
CCNA 3
सर मेरा भी तीनों है बट बाकी नहीं है, 1 2 3 है।
वो
No sir,
इतने दिन
CCNA 1, CCNA 2
Sir, can you
और
tell the course title once? I guess CCNA
नहीं
3 लिखा नहीं है, CCNA 1 और 2 है।
देखो तुम लोग का जो कोर्स टाइटल है, ये देखो जस्ट अंकित जस्ट वेट, लेट मी रीड
Yes, sir.
जस्ट सी, ये इसका स्क्रीनशॉट लो पहले तुम और ग्रुप में डालो। तुम लोग बार बार एक ही क्वेश्चन पूछेगा, कुछ दिन बाद भी फिर जब कोर्स का कंफ्यूज रहे कि 50% बच्चे क्लास ही नहीं आते, उसको क्या पता है क्या करना है क्या नहीं करना। सब जब करेंगे तो उसको दिमाग खुलेगा, अरे मेरे को भी करना है, क्या करना है उसको भी पता नहीं, लेकिन करना है उसको भी। फिर ग्रुप में मैसेज करेगा कि ये बताओ। so just take the screenshot, what are the, just see, let me confirm you this introduction to cyber security that you have to complete, Python 2, Python essential 1, enterprise networking is the CCNA 3, this is called as CCNA 3, इसके bracket में लिख देना enterprise networking, someone just volunteer it, just write the course name and also post in the your group. Just see CCNA enterprising network, right? Networking, that is your CCNA 3, this one called as switching routing, just CCNA 2, and introduction to network is your CCNA 1. Okay, so now the next thing is that yeah, so who was asking for the not received the introduction site? Yeah,
sir, me
tell
sir.
me.
Apart from these 6 courses, I also have one cybersecurity essential course in my learning dashboard.
So no problem, you can that is your optional course, you can keep it.
Okay,
That's
so
not a-
in total, I have 7 courses in my dashboard.
So 7, don't have to complete 7 courses, only 6 courses you have to complete. And there's essential cybersecurity essential you can skip. For the practice
Okay.
later on you can do that, but as per the concern of the Cisco exam, the only 6 courses you have to complete.
So we just have introduction to cybersecurity then in the cybersecurity course.
Yes, yes. Okay, just give me a minute. Those people that have not been enrolled, just let me know immediately. Just tell me your roll number. Who's that?
220
220
4109
4109. तुम्हारा नाम महेश है, महेश शुभम,
yes sir.
और नाम दिखा रहा है, इसका मतलब कोई ना कोई कोर्स तुमको एक्सेस मिला होगा आई थिंक। कुछ कोर्स एक्सेस गया है, नेटअकैट में लॉग इन करो।
ऐसा cyber security essentials, introduction to cyber security, Python essential 2, 1, CCNA 9, networking security, introduction to network, switching, routing and wireless essential और getting started with Cisco packet tracer.
ये सारे कोर्सेस है?
Yes sir.
हाँ तो फिर क्यों बोल रहे हैं तुम्हारा तो सारे कोर्सेस
सर मैं ये बोल रहा था कि सर वो पाइथन का अगर वो एग्जाम जो बोल रहे थे सर वो तो पाइथन का क्लास वो सर।
नहीं नहीं, पाइथन का जो एग्जाम है वो तो सेल्फ बेस्ड है, मतलब उधर कुछ नहीं करना है, तुमको स्टडी करना है, सेल्फ बेस्ड कोर्स है वो। हम लोग कुछ कुछ क्लासेस लेंगे इंपॉर्टेंट, कुछ कुछ कंसेप्ट जो है जो जो तुम लोग जरूरत है, जो कि आगे इंटरव्यू और ऑनलाइन टेस्ट में काम आएगा, वो हम पढ़ाएंगे तुमको बाद में। पहले तुम अपना सेल्फ बेस्ड वाला काम खत्म कर दो, तुम लोग अपना तरफ से पढ़ लो। हम लोग जब जब हमारा CCNA खत्म होगा या इंट्रोडक्शन साइबर सिक्योरिटी मैम का खत्म होगा, तो उसके बाद कुछ कुछ क्लासेस मैम भी लेगी, मैं भी कुछ कुछ क्लासेस तुमको लूंगा, तो वो लेटर ऑन है। बट अभी फिलहाल जो जो तुमको सेल्फ बेस्ड उसको खत्म करो, और इंस्ट्रक्टर लेड वाला जो जो एक्टिवेटेड एग्जाम है उसको कंप्लीट करते चलो। ओके, सो नेक्स्ट हु इज दैट हु वाज आस्किंग, another person tell me.
Sir, 220
एक मिनट रुक जाओ, ये जो रोल नंबर बोल रहा है उसको सुनो, बाकी लोग अभी डाउट कुछ मत पूछो, इन लोग का पहले ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, क्योंकि अभी तक इन लोग का कोर्स एक्सेस नहीं मिला, ये कब कंप्लीट करेंगे क्या करेंगे कुछ पता इनका नहीं। टेल मी कौन सा कोर्स नहीं मिला है तुमको एक्सेस, बोलो।
Python 1 and 2.
ओके, टेल मी योर रोल नंबर बताओ।
220
220
4043.
4043। थोड़े टाइम, ये जो मैं एक्टिवेट यहाँ पे तुमको ऐड जो कर रहा हूँ, कुछ देर के बाद तुमको
Yes.
इनविटेशन मिल जाएगा। ये किस मैंने किया, Python 1 में, Python 2 नेक्स्ट, यही है ना, अब 9051 है रोल नंबर, डबल टू
नहीं,
जीरो
4043. 4043.
फिर से बोलो, पूरा रोल नंबर बताओ, कंप्लीट रोल नंबर।
220 4043.
Yeah, anyone else?
Sir,
Anyone else?
220.
Which course? Tell me.
Sir, I only got CCNA 1.
CNA 1. Okay, just wait. Sorry. Yeah, it's called- Tell me roll number. 220
220 510
510
38.
38. Tania, right?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
एक मिनट। Yeah, now tell me. Who's asking?
ये सर बोल रहा हूँ कि वो साइबर सिक्योरिटी जो एसेंशियल्स है सर, वो नहीं करने तो भी चलेगा, मतलब उसका कोई?
नहीं, वो
ओके ओके
मैंडेटरी नहीं है, वो ऑप्शनल है।
ओके सर।
6 courses
Sir,
mandatory.
I have not received the link for CCNA 2 and 3.
2 and 3. Okay. Tell me your email ID.
Sir, 220
220
5249.
249. Sumit,
Yes, sir.
हाँ बोलो तो फिर से क्या था?
220
हम्म
5249.
5249.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Okay.
220 5506.
Which one? Which course?
So I've only received CCNA 1 and Python 2.
1 and Python 2. Okay. Tell me your email ID.
220 5506 @.
220. रुको 220 22
5506.
06. Sovin, right?
Yes, sir.
220506 यही था ना?
यस सर, यही था।
नेम नहीं दिखा रहा है और कोर्स रिसीव नहीं हुआ है।
सर बस CCNA 1 और पाइथन 2 ही रिसीव हुआ है अभी तक।
220506 नाम शो करना चाहिए था। नाम बताओ तो तुम्हारा।
सर SHO
SHO
BIN
रोबिन। लास्ट नेम
बारिक
बारिक BARIK।
यस सर।
सर एक बार में 5 इनवाइट कर सकते हो, ऊपर लिखा होता है।
लेकिन सेम कोर्सेस नहीं है ना, 5 invite क्या है? किसी का कुछ है किसी का कुछ है, इसीलिए तुम लोग तो पहले से बताया रहा था, अभी जाके बोल रहे। यही कोर्सेस है क्या तुम्हारा? सेम कोर्सेस किसी का है तो बोलो, अभी इनवाइट कर दूंगा। यही कोर्स जो अभी मैं इनरोल कर रहा हूँ, इसका कौन सा है? CCNA 2 कर रहा हूँ। और किसी का है क्या CCNA 2?
Yes, sir.
इसका बोलो, रोल नंबर बोलो।
2206013.
22
06
2206
013.
सॉरी
013.
013.
3.
See on screen. If any wrong email is or typed, then just let me know. Anushka, right?
Yes, sir.
Anyone else for the CCNA 2? कोई और है क्या CCNA 2 का जिसको नहीं मिला इनविटेशन? ओके।
So after completing Python Essential 1, it is not showing in LMS right now.
You can fill out all the mandatory field. क्या field miss हो गया? जरूरत नहीं है। फर्स्ट क्लास में ऑटो तो मैं ना पढ़ी। Yeah, one more girl has set some roll number. Now tell me roll number yours once again. Tell me a roll number. Who said last roll number? CCNA
220
220
60.
60.
Yes, sir. 1 2.
1 2.
1
Right.
3 3 3, sir.
Okay. तो CCNA 2 का हो गया। और क्या था तुम लोग का? CCNA 3 भी था क्या मिसिंग?
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
तुम्हारा रोल नंबर बताओ। लास्ट वन हु सेड अगेन टेल मी रोल नंबर। अरे the girl that who has said the roll number, you have to
Yes,
say
sir. 2206013.
2206013.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so CCNA part done. Python and Python 2 introduction cybersecurity have you missed or is it there the courses?
No, sir.
सर
No, sir.
पाइथन 1 और साइबर सिक्योरिटी चाहिए।
Python 1 is there, cybersecurity is also there, right? Python 2
नो
is
सर,
required.
Python 2 is there. Python 1 and cybersecurity is required.
One. ठीक है तो क्या हो गया Who is there for introduction to cyber security?
सर पाइथन 1 फिनिश करने के बाद वो क्या एलएमएस से चला जाएगा? तो इट विल नॉट बी देयर.
No, it will be available till 27th of June. You can see on screen with all
Sir,
courses will
I've
be
already finished. I've already finished
finished
Python
तो फिर भी
Essential
आएगा,
1.
रहेगा।
Got the certificate also.
Yeah,
But it
no
is not
issue.
there in LMS.
Not there in LMS.
No,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Same problem.
I mean, you're not able to access all the modules.
No,
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 sir.
sir. It is
It's
not showing.
totally not there.
Okay. Okay, I'll check it. Someday I'll check it. Rest of the exam, just finish it. Once I'll reactivate all the exam, at that time I'll check it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So, okay. So for Shovin is done, and that Anushka, your email, just tell me for the Python Essential 1. Just tell me your email
Sir.
once again.
22060.
2060. Now I can copy your email. Because last time Shovin email I was copying it. Okay. Python Essential 2. Ask for 1. 2 done. One more for introduction to cyber security. Okay. So I hope it's done for all. Anyone is left, right? If anyone is left, just let me know. Now you can share your screen. Who was sharing? Ankit was sharing. He was asking some
Yes,
doubt,
sir.
right? Yeah. Go ahead, Ankit.
Sir,
Yeah.
Sir,
Tell
is my
me.
screen visible?
No. Now it's visible.
Not visible. Is it visible now, sir?
It's visible, but not coming a full screen.
Okay, sir. 1 minute.
sir.
Please tell me.
Sir, I think it's
Sarah.
visible now.
And now it's visible.
Is the Net Academy that screen visible, sir?
It's visible. Subnet.
Yes, sir. So,
रुको रुको मैं
sir,
मैं
the
ये
question is
हमारा
this.
मॉड्यूल ओपन कर देता हूँ. रुको रुको मेरे को ठीक से एक्चुअली दिख नहीं रहा है क्योंकि आधा ऊपर आ रहा है. पीपीटी है शायद, ये स्लाइड है क्या?
सर वीडियो
Full screen
है,
कर दो.
मतलब
वीडियो है.
हाँ आप सर
वीडियो को फुल स्क्रीन कर दो.
कर दिया, दिख रहा है फुल स्क्रीन में.
हाँ ऊपर में खाली दिख रहा है तुम्हारा क्रिएट ओवर. ओके. क्रिएट ओवर 300 इक्वल साइज सबनेट ऑफ 20,000 host, each starting from this. Okay. तो और
हाँ सर,
300 इक्वल
तो
साइज सबनेट
इसमें सर
करना है. हाँ हाँ बोलो.
सर इसमें मुझे पर्टिकुलर एक चीज में डाउट है. मतलब यूजुअली तो मैजिक नंबर लेके कैसे कर वो समझ गया, मतलब लेकिन इसमें सर इधर हम लोग 10.0 कर ले रहे हैं, मतलब फिर 10.11, मतलब ये वाला जो सेकंड वाला जो ऑक्टेट है.
हाँ इसमें नेटवर्क तुम्हारा चेंज हो रहा है ना. तुम्हारा 17 जो है नेटवर्क बिट्स है. तुम लोग लास्ट क्लास में ये इस टाइप का मैंने एक क्वेश्चन भी एक्सप्लेन किया था. कुछ बच्चे बोल रहे थे कि सेकंड ऑक्टेट में चेंज करेंगे, कुछ बोल रहे थे थर्ड ऑक्टेट में चेंज करेंगे. तो मैंने दोनों ही बताया था कि रिक्वायरमेंट के बेसिस से हमें ऑक्टेट को चेंज करना है. क्योंकि नेटवर्क बिट में जो भी ऑक्टेट चेंज करोगे, अगर नेटवर्क बिट में चेंज कर रहे हो ऑटोमेटिक वो सबनेट चेंज ही होगा. इसीलिए इन लोगों ने अलग अलग नेटवर्क. देखो तुम्हारा जो है 17 बिट्स तक, 17 मतलब कितना जाएगा 888. आई मीन पहला 2 8 तो 16 हो गया, और एक लास्ट वाला जो थर्ड ऑक्टेट होगा, थर्ड ऑक्टेट में भी 1 बिट नेटवर्क बिट है. अगर वो 1 बिट थर्ड ऑक्टेट का भी चेंज होता है तो उससे भी हमारा नेटवर्क चेंज हो जाएगा. तो 1 बिट अगर चेंज करोगे तो क्या करोगे, 0 से 1 करोगे और क्या कर सकते हो. तो 0 से अगर 1 करोगे तो तुम्हारा 1 1 होगा, बाकी सब 7 जीरोस हो जाएंगे. तो कितना वैल्यू आएगा, 2⁻7 कितना होता है 128. इसलिए थर्ड ऑक्टेट में मैक्सिमम तुम्हारा 128 ही रह सकता है. तो आप थर्ड ऑक्टेट में उससे ज्यादा चेंज नहीं कर सकते हो, इसलिए हर केसेस में
हाँ
देखो 128 ही लिया गया है। बाकी जो चेंजेज हमारा रिक्वायरमेंट जो हमारा है 20,000 होस्ट का, वो हमें सेकेंड ऑक्टेट में चेंज करके ही मिलेगा मेरा, इसलिए सेकेंड ऑक्टेट को चेंज किया है। व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम?
अच्छा।
समझ आया तो?
हाँ सर।
तुम लोग का एक क्वेश्चन मैंने लास्ट क्लास में डिस्कस किया था, जिसमें बोला था कि अगर आपका रिक्वायरमेंट पड़ रहा है 1000 या 2000 होस्ट का, या लास्ट क्लास में एक क्वेश्चन किया था जिसमें आई थिंक 300 क्या था ना, कौन सा एक क्वेश्चन था ना, डू यू रिमेम्बर गाइस? जहाँ पे तुम लोग बोले थे कि सर सेकेंड ऑक्टेट में चेंज करने से हो जाएगा, याद आ रहा है कुछ? कितना होस्ट था?
यस लास्ट क्लास।
हाँ लास्ट क्लास में कौन सा क्वेश्चन, कितना होस्ट था उसमें कॉन्फ़िगर करने का? हाउ मेनी होस्ट
4000।
तो 4000 होस्ट था, तो उसमें हमारा क्या हुआ कि सेकेंड ऑक्टेट और थर्ड ऑक्टेट में चेंज करने से हो पा रहा था, लेकिन एक में ज्यादा वेस्टेज हो रहा था आईपी। लेकिन वो दोनों ही पॉसिबल है केसेस, तो वही केस यहाँ पे लिया गया है। लेकिन यहाँ पे वो केसेस हम जो है जो हमारा थर्ड ऑक्टेट का चेंजेज है वो एक ही बिट को चेंज कर सकते हैं हम, क्योंकि 17 जो नेटवर्क बिट आ रहे हैं, तो उसमें फर्स्ट 2 ऑक्टेट 16 बिट तो कवर कर लेगा। अब एक बिट जो बचा मेरा थर्ड ऑक्टेट से जा रहा है, और वो एक बिट जो है वो मैं 0 से 1 कर सकता हूँ, और तो कुछ नहीं कर सकता मैं। तो 0 से 1 जब करूंगा तो मेरे को मैक्सिमम जो वैल्यूज जो मिलेंगे 1 हो जाएगा लास्ट बिट, आई मीन 8th बिट, और बाकी सारे 0। तो कैलकुलेट करोगे डेसिमल इक्विवेलेंट तो 2 बन जाएगा तुम्हारा 7। तो वैल्यू कितना आएगा 128, तो इसलिए वो 128 को फिक्स रखा है। बाकी अब अभी तो और भी चाहिए ना उसको, 20,000 चाहिए उसको होस्ट, तो 20,000 होस्ट चाहिए, तो इसलिए वो उसने सेकेंड ऑक्टेट में चेंज करना शुरू किया जिससे कि वो फुलफिल हो पाए। गॉट इट? ओके सो लेट्स मूव।
अगर सर मैं फर्स्ट ऑक्टेट में चेंज करता हूँ तो सर मतलब बाई चांस, अगर मतलब इसमें तो समझ गया, बट सर अगर मैं फर्स्ट ऑक्टेट में चेंज करता हूँ नेटवर्क का मतलब तो
हाँ फर्स्ट ऑक्टेट चेंज करके भी होगा, बट द थिंग इज दैट एक चीज ध्यान दो कि तुम्हारे जिसमें वही ऑक्टेट चेंज करो जिसमें ज्यादा आईपी का वेस्ट ना हो। समझ आ रहा है ना? वेस्टेज भी हमें ध्यान रखना है, हमें ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई भी ऑक्टेट को चेंज कर दिए। कोई भी ऑक्टेट को चेंज करोगे ठीक है, तुम 17 जो तुम्हारा न्यू सबनेट मास्क आया है, उस 17 में आप कोई भी ऑक्टेट को चेंज करोगे 17 बिट के अंदर, तो वो नेटवर्क ही चेंज होगा। लेकिन योर जॉब इज व्हाट यू आर डूइंग, सबनेटिंग। So subnetting main aim is that to minimize the wastage. The IP should be sorry, wastage of IP should be reduced. That is our main target. So you have to change in such a way that the IP should not be wasted. Got it?
Yes.
More
sir.
IP should not be wasted. Yeah.
Yes. Sir.
Okay. So let's move back to the next topic. I mean, now let me ask to ma'am whether she will take class or not. Otherwise, I'll continue. Just a minute. So she will take your class. So I'll take you a few more minutes so that I can explain one topic, and remaining we'll see in the next class. Okay, so just write the heading VLSM. VLSM, anyone know that VLSM? Do you have any idea? I think you have studied computer network in third semester. In third year or maybe in second year, end of second year.
Variable length subnet mask.
Yeah, so VLSM is the another technique or another method that helps you to reduce the wastage of this IP address. But it is more or superior method or better method than the subnetting, right? Like in subnetting, in each and every cases equal number of host we can configure in each and every subnet. But if there will be a criteria, like just think of it, we have some router. Okay, and then some devices were connected. So here, just think of it, in this side or in this network, we have the required host is 10. Okay. This side, a required host is, let it be 4. So here is required host equal to 4. And here is a required host is equal to 10. And on this side, the required host, I mean, this is the only connections, serial connections. So simply 2, the host required is equal to 2. And this side, maybe the host required is, let it be 20. Okay. And this side, the required host is, let it be 30. So just see, in each and every subnet, the number of required hosts is different. Can you see here? Like somewhere is 10, somewhere is 4, somewhere 2, somewhere 20, somewhere 30, right? So if you use the subnetting, in this case, so what will happen? I mean, you have to check with the required number of network. Suppose you have a required network is, let it be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 network is required. So you do the subnetting, and each and every subnetted network equal number of what? Equal number of hosts that you can configure in each and every subnet, or equal number of IP you'll get it. Maybe suppose your block size is coming 60. So 16 in each and every subnet you like 14 IP you can configure in each and every subnet, and your required number of a host is not 14. I mean, somewhere is 2, somewhere 20, somewhere 30, somewhere 4. Like that way is there, right? So somewhere is fulfilled, somewhere it's not been fulfilled, somewhere more IP will be wasted, somewhere less IP will be wasted. Because the value that what you will calculate, that is fixed subnets. Maybe if you're getting per subnet, like you have a 64 IPs. So 64 IPs, like for the 30 were required, so their wastage will be 34. There the 4 hosts is required, loss of IP will be 60 IP will be wasted. Where it will require 20, again it will be more number of IP will be wasted, right? So in this situation, what will happen, in each and every subnetted network, we have an equal number of hosts we can configure, but here the required number of hosts is not fixed. It is not equal. It is different values for the different conditions, right? So in this situation, if you go for the subnetting, more IP will be wasted. So here, if you use the concept that is called the variable length subnet mask, that is called as the VLSN. If you use this technique, like where what you can do in each and every conditions, as per the requirement of the condition, you will do the subnettings. Okay, and in each and every cases, you can, as compared to the subnetting, you can reduce that more number of IPs as compared to the subnetting concept. Like where suppose you are using 60 IPs, so here maybe you'll waste maybe 30 or 40. So definitely the wastage will be reduced. Previously, we are not going to any of the concept is not going to 100% give you the accuracy. That is not possible, right? So 100% achieving the accuracy is all the methods, whatever that has been implemented. It is not assuring that, okay, we will provide you the 100% accuracy and 0 IP will be wasted in our method. It is not invented till now. Okay. So, yeah, definitely we can say that we can reduce as much as possible, and as compared to the previous method, we will be better. Okay. Our accuracy will be better as compared to the previous method, maybe the subnetting. We are going for the VLSM, so your method definitely it will be more accuracy. And suppose 100 IP are wasted, here maybe it will be wastage of 80 or 70 IP. And somewhere 1000 IP is going to be wasted in the subnetting. So here it will reduce to maybe 100 or it will be reduced to maybe 200 like that. Definitely it has been reduced. So previously, like when you are not using subnetting, it was thousands of IP were wasted. When you have used the subnetting, again the wastage of IP reduced. When you have used the VLSM, again IP wastage of IP will be reduced. Like that way, whatever method is coming, it is the main target is to reduce the wastage. Okay, so that concept in the coming class, I mean tomorrow class, we will go for it and we will solve this type of problems and we will configure for each and every host and as per the requirement of the network, as per the requirement of the host, number of required hosts per subnet. So that we will see in the next class. So you can also go through that this topic before coming to the next class so that when I will explain you, you will understand better. Okay, we'll see you in the next class. Your next cyber security class is there. So ma'am will continue your class now. So everybody need to be there in that.
Good morning to all of you. So, guys, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
And as the screen is visible to all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So, I think we have left with this one. These things we have done, right? The previous class on Friday.
Yes, ma'am. It was done.
Okay. So, this one is basically again, so before starting with this one, can anyone tell me what do you mean by port? What do you mean by port, guys? Do you have any idea what is a port? No? Do you know switch? Guys, do you know switch? Guys, am I audible or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know switch? What is a switch?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know whether you are knowing the answer or you are not interested to answer. So, okay. So anyhow, I will be passing like this only. Okay. I will not be asking the questions. I think you are most interested to take this screenshot. That is why you are sitting here for the theory class sessions. Right? Okay, anyhow, let us carry on in this way. Whatever you feel
And
better.
switches decide that it passed the signal forward or not.
No.
Means breaking the signal or
You didn't study the yes.
Mom,
Yeah.
basically
Switch is
it's
a
used for connecting
Yes.
multiple devices.
Sorry, come again, come again.
Ma'am, it's used for connecting multiple devices, like in your
Correct.
LANs.
Correct. It does not mean that it will use for signal passing. Okay. So then what do you mean by port then? It means that you guys are just going through the configurations, remembering the practicals only. Okay. And you are not interested to go through the hardware devices. Huh? So they will be asking these things. Right? What is the difference between switch, hub, repeater, router? What do you mean by port? What do you mean by Ethernet cable? What do you mean by console cable? Where it is needed? Why we will be using this? What do you mean by interface? What do you mean by gateway? So these are the things that they will be getting asking. And that period of time, what you will do? You will be keeping quiet, huh? And then you will be telling no, just ask me from the configurations. In this way it will go. Then that period of time, then be ready to get rejections and all. Few days back, I got one call, I think Thursday or Wednesday, from one of your batchmate only. She was saying that please enroll me into the course. I don't know after how many days you guys will be aware of the things. After how many days after that your eyes will be get open that how this course is important or not. Not even in Cisco, the certifications that you will be getting now, the certificates you will be getting, those certificates do have more value as compared to the other certificates. You will be getting the weightage for this one because the CCNA certificates are required by many companies and they will not reveal in their JDs. Anyhow, you guys are grown up, so you need to understand what are the things. Okay, you need to understand the importance of this course, not only in the practical but also in your hardware sections. You need to know about the networking configurations, protocols, the OSI layer, TCP/IP layer, many things that needs to be get done by you. But I don't know whether you are going through the documents properly or not. The courses that you have been enrolled in that, the documents are there, so you need to read it properly. So in those documents, it is in more depth and detail. Then if you find any new term like what is a port, then you need to search it, right? You guys are grown up. You guys are almost going to pass this particular, your BTech, right? But after throwing the question for many times, then you are answering. It means that you are taking the help of any other device. Okay. So if you would have known this thing, so at the first question only, first time I have got, so that period of time only you could have told. Anyhow, so please go through it properly. If this will be the situation, then they will not select anybody, right? Because they are not coming on campus. It is pan-India. All over the India, they will be doing this kind of things. They will select the people. If you guys are good, then they will be taking in more numbers. If you are not good, then they will not. Might be they will not take anybody. That can be happen, right? So prepare for the worst case. So prepare in that way. Anyhow, can anyone tell me port, or will I just move on?
Port is a
Basic interface.
Come again, I cannot hear you properly.
It's a interface.
Okay,
On a
interface of
device, on a
yes,
device that allows us to like send or receive data.
correct. So it is basically an interface. Okay, so in that interface, you can insert any cable to connect the devices. Okay, so this interface helps to establish the connections for transmission of data. Okay, so that is your port. Okay, so in the port scanning, what it happen if basically in this port scanning, the applications needs to be run on the devices. Okay, to the assigned and identify the port number. Okay, so the port number is basically again the same thing. The port is basically used for the transmission of data. That should be a correct data needs to be get transmitted through the applications. And while you are doing the port scanning, then the port scanning probes, the computer, the servers, or the network that has been opened, it can be used in a malicious recognizance tool to identify the operating system. So that is why the ports needs to be get secure. So if anybody will able to enter or get into the port, then they can get into your particular operating system, the device that you are running, the browsers, so many other things. So it is basically harmful in the network system or the networking system that the port needs to be get closed, and this should be taken care by the administrator itself. So that is why it needs to verify the security levels, the protocols, the privacies, policies. Okay. So for that one, what you need to do is you need to download and launch a port scanning tool like ZenMap. So enter the IP. In that, you need to enter the IP address of your computer. Then you need to check on the default scanning protocol, and you need to press the scan. So once you press the scan, it will repeatedly run the services in which they will check whether which port number or which port is open. So that will be get notified to the administrator or to the admin, and he will be taking care of the steps and all. Yeah, that is known as your port scanning. So in port scanning, there are some reports that we need to follow while there are some responses. Like you need to open and accepted means that other network device can access the port on the service while you are running on the computer. Like for example, some ports have been opened, and some other ports, like think about there are 24 ports, and out of 24 ports, for example, 4 ports are open and rest 20 ports are basically get connected by the other devices, so that there should be a data transmission should be happen. So while the administrator got the notification that the port number 1, 2, 3, 4 have been opened, so the administrator has taken the step that he has closed those ports. So by anyhow, suppose if we have closed the 24 ports, then there will be the data transmission loss will be happening. So we need to take care that what are the things needs to be get closed. So for that, you need to go for the settings and you need to put the condition like accept. Next is deny. So when you are talking about deny, then there should not be any port will be get opened. So it will not accept or transmit any kind of data transmission from that port. Okay. Next, or we can say that the third one is basically filtered, or we can say that drop or block. So in this one, what will happen? So a firewall is basically used to block this access of this particular protocol or the service, which cannot exploit it. Means whenever any data has reached, so the packet will be get dropped or blocked at that point of time. Okay, so these are the three things needs to be taken care, or these are the three steps you need to take it. Now, in case of your port scanning, so you can see by the use of ZenMap app. So what are the things that you can do? To do this one, you need to execute a port scan from your network, outside of your network, and you must run the firewall or the router's public address. And then you need to enter the query that what is my IP address and all to search your or search to find your Google information, to find your informations. What are the IP address that you are using? Now you need to go for your Nmap online port scanner and enter your public IP address in the inbox itself, and you need to press your quick Nmap scan. Now, if the response is open for the port number 21, 22, 25, and 80, some other explanation, I mean the port numbers has been given here. So you need to what? You need to forward this particular port number to enable your router firewall and are running your servers and the private networks. So you need to check upon these things, the port numbers that have been opened. You need to give the signal to the router so that it can block this particular port number by installing the firewalls, or you need to set your private network protocols so that there should not be any transmission of data by the use of these particular port numbers. The next is your basically intrusion detection and prevention system. So that is also known as IDS, and intrusion prevention system is basically known as IPS. So these are basically the security measures has been deployed on your network to detect and prevent any kind of malicious activities that will be that may attack or may not attack into your system. So what does IDS does is basically detects the network devices or the other tools or the firewall, we can say, and the host operating system such as your Linux or Windows that can scan the data against your database of your rule and attack signature, looking for your malicious any traffic. So it will basically check your malicious traffic. Any suppose suddenly any traffic has hit, so it will check that one. So the IDS does what? It basically detects the things. Then after that, it will match the detected things along with the log details to detect and create any alert system to your network administration or administrator. Now, once the network administrator will get this particular alerts from the IDS, then it will take the action to prevent any kind of attack that will be harming that particular devices. Okay, so in IDS, it does what? It again scans the particular traffic and slow down the network that has been already connected, and it check its latency levels, and by placing an IDS offline separate for your regular network traffic and prevent your network delays. So data is get copied, and we can say that mirroring techniques, like you might be knowing that RAID labels, RAID. Do you know the RAID labels? Have you studied anywhere, or have you heard these terms? RAID labels?
And rapid
No?
array of independent disks, right?
Yes, correct. So those things please keep into your particular information so that it will be helping. Also, there are mirroring techniques, parity bits. So these are the things are also there. So please check on that one also. Okay. So what will happen? Then it to slow down your basically when there will be traffic will be get detected by the IDS. So might be there is some chances that the network will get delayed. So for that one, it does what the data is basically copied by a switch and then it forward to the IDS for offline detection. So in that way, when the data transmission will be faster because it is doing the detecting the particular traffic in offline mode rather than in online mode. Okay. So now again, when you are talking about your IPS, that is your intrusion prevention system. So as compared to IDS, it basically it block or we can say that deny the traffic, whether it is based on its positive rules or the signature that match. Means suppose previously they got this kind of traffic and they have mentioned this particular traffic with some codes or we can say that some rules and regulations. So while once they will get it, so rather than they will it will check in offline or online mode, it directly block that one. Okay, so the most well-known IPS or we can say that IDS is basically SNOT. Okay, now the commercial version of SNOT is your Cisco's SourceFire. So SourceFire is basically a platform. It is a real-time traffic and a port analysis is done by logging or content search, matching the particular traffic, detecting the problems and the attacks, and execute it. By doing this one, it executes the port scan and it also integrates the third-party reporting and performance by doing the log analysis too. So in this way, the IPS we used to work. Now just go through this slide, all of you. If you'll go through, then you can understand it. Just go through it. Then DDoS is basically what?
Distributed denial of service.
Correct. So in that, what used to happen? Any idea? Can you explain this DDoS?
Basically, it is used for downgrading these services, like when we are simulating multiple attacks, the service is unavailable at that time.
Correct. So for example, there is a server through which your device get connected and it basically requires your services. So in that particular genuine server, the attacker will put this DDoS, that is denial of service. And when multiple devices will try to access or fetch the services from the server, which is maliciously, or we can say that it got attacked. So it will deny all the services and it will route or it will pathway that particular services to the another server, which is basically the attacker server. So in that way, the attacker will able to get access details of your IP address and it can use those IP address in a wrong way. So that is your denial of services, right? Okay, so let us move to the next one. So next is your protecting against your malware. So in this one, the Cisco use an advanced malware protecting threat grid, that is your AMP. So it does what in this one? It is basically we used to tell it as a 0-day attack, and advanced persistent threats is basically used in this one. So it is an advanced way to detect your malwares. So in this particular 0-day, so they used to attack that particular their devices so that they check the security levels, the security layers of that particular organization, the networks. So to come up with this one, the Cisco has advised only one advanced malware protection, that is your advanced malware protection AMP threat grid. So in this one, the client or server software can deploy on these particular endpoints as a standalone server. On the other hand, the network security devices, it analyzes the millions of files and correlate this against hundreds of millions of malware attacks and the behavior based on its APT and about its real-time behaviors and all these things. And in this approach, it provides a global view or overall view about the malware attacks, the which type of malware attacks, what are the how much issues or how much problem that malware can does. So these are the overview. They will be taking care of these things, checking with these things, and they will do your campaignings and distributing of the all of these information, the threats, the future threats, and then by this information they will be training the people. And to come up about that one, they have done what they have secure operations center teams in which they allow the Cisco secure operations needs to be taken care by the use of the threat grids that allow the team to gather more accurate informations, the data, and what are the actionable things that has been taken care by the security layers that they have implemented in their network. Suppose there is a malware attack called as M1. So M1 has attacked the device called D1. So how much this M1 has penetrated into the security layers to attack this or to we can say that to provide a impact on the device one. So by checking all the behaviors, all the views, the impact, by checking up this, they will be creating one kind of report so that they can come up with a better solution. So in future, if there will be any malware like M1, they cannot create that much issues, or we can say that security threats. Okay, so for that they will be checking with the second option, that is your incidents response team. There is again one dedicated team is there which is basically handling this kind of incidences, whatever the incident or the attack has been done. So they will check it, the information, they check it in depth, they analyze it, they understand what are the behavior of this particular malware. So based on that, they will develop the ATPs. Now after that, the threat intelligence team needs to be work upon that one. So they used to does that, they analyze again, they improve the organization and security infrastructures. Might be we can say that in a short of example, they are hardening their operating systems, the port, the protocols, everything they will be doing. So this is the team which will be taking care of this security infrastructures and all. Now after that, the security infrastructure engineer team does what? They will do automations in which they will be checking about the overall infrastructure of the security, and by checking with that one, they will be some threat informations will be there. And before the threat will attack, or suppose the threat is any malware is attacking that particular device, so rather than taking the steps manually, so they will does what, they will generate one program, we can say, or something like that, so that automatically the informations will be gathered, as because it has been the data is there in the register itself, they have maintained the database. So from the database, the information will be get shared to that particular app, and automatically, without the manual actions or manual steps should be taken care by the any third party or the admin. So the automatically the particular system will be get protected from that particular malware. So in this way, the security infrastructure engineer team will be working upon. Okay. Okay, so we will be starting with this particular PPT in the next class. Okay, so because the time is 8:40 itself, so we will be starting with this one and tomorrow. Okay, so this is slide number 25. So if I'll miss any slide numbers, so just let me know. Okay, guys. So I'm stopping here. So see you again tomorrow, and hoping that please read the hardware levels also properly. That is your the security. I mean your switch, routers, your repeaters, all these things you need to go through it thoroughly. Okay. Okay, guys. So see you again tomorrow. Bye bye to all of you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you, ma'am.